Good morning YouTubians, it's Kermit's Ghost. This Monday is a Blu-ray release day, and by the way, happy birthday to King Charles, 73 today. Good on you. Okay, so it's going to be an expensive week this week. Two box sets to pick up. One of them is on the BBC, Greedy Buggers. They're charging £40 for one season. But then if you think back to VHS days, we used to pay, what, £15 for 2 episodes, so that would make it around about £100 per season, so it's not too bad when you think about it, plus it's in better quality. Nope is also out today, and a few others as well. I've also got a German pickup to show you, and a parcel that arrived from Big Paulie as well. So quite a busy day. Going to head up to town now, grab a coffee, probably from Costa, and then I'll show you around HMV, take you home, show you what I picked up. I'll see you all in a little bit. Cheers everybody. Beautiful. So as you can see, HMV have discarded the new Top Gun Maverick poster in favour for Nope. So let's head over to the new and trending section to see exactly what is what this week. I can tell you in advance that none of the anime titles made it to the shelves, which is a shame. Okay, so the first big title, judging from the poster anyway, is Nope. It's a Jordan Peele directed movie, available on both Blu-ray, priced at $14.99, and DVD, priced at $9.99. The Blu-ray only came with a slip today. No 4K in store for this one, but it has been released, so keep an eye out for it online. Next is Star Trek Picard Season 2. This is available on Blu-ray with a beautiful slipcover priced at $27.99, and also on DVD for $21.99, also with a slipcover. This stars Patrick Stewart as a title character, and it has a total runtime of 474 minutes. Next up is Orphan First Kill. This is a horror directed by William Brent Bell. This has got a runtime of 99 minutes, and it's from this year, and it sees Isabel Fuhrman reprise her role as this psychopath named Esther. The Blu-ray is priced at $12.99 and the DVD is priced at $9.99, and this comes with a 15 certificate. Next is Doctor Who Season 8. This was first shown on TV back in 1971. It's been put out by the BBC and is priced at $39.99. This season has John Pertwee as the Doctor and Katie Manning as his travelling companion Jo Grant. This has a 12 certificate. Okay, so next is Halo Season 1 in HMV today. They have the Blu-ray priced at $27.99 and the DVD priced at $21.99. And the Steelbook, well, it doesn't actually say what it is, but online it does say it's $59.99, which is a big chunk of change. But it does come with 7 art cards. This is from Paramount Pictures. It's got a runtime of 457 minutes and it carries a 15 certificate. So the next title is Mr. Malcolm's List. This is put out by Dazzler Media and it's a period comedy drama directed by Emma Holly-Jones. This one is from this year and it has a runtime of 115 minutes. Blu-ray is priced at $14.99. DVD is priced at $9.99. Both come with nice glossy slipcovers. There is no 4K for this one today, unfortunately. Okay, next thing to show you is an 88 Films release of Vigilante. This movie came out in 1982. It's got a runtime of 89 minutes. Now, if you read the synopsis to this, it's got a very similar storyline to Charles Bronson's Death Wish, and this is priced at $19.99. It carries an 18 certificate. No book with this one today. Next, we have a BFI release of The Draftman's Contract. Now, doesn't that sound exciting? This film's from 1982 and set in the 17th century in Wiltshire. This 2-disc set is priced at $19.99 and contains sexual violence and nudity. Another 88 Films, this time Ladies Who Do. This comedy is from 1963 and stars Peggy Mount and Harry H. Corbett. This is about office cleaners that find hot tips from work to use on the stock exchange. This one is $16.99. So the next film is Voyages. This is a sci-fi featuring young teenagers in space on a mission to find a new planet to live on. Now, this one is put out by Dazzler Media. It's from last year and it's priced at $7.99. Good to see films are this cheap now and again. 88 Films, shame on you, don't need to be so greedy. The DVD is priced at the same price, $7.99. Might pick this one up. So next up is Elvis Blue Hawaii. This is from Paramount Pictures. Obviously, this is going to be a musical. This is from 1961. We have Mr. Presley in the lead role, both acting and singing. The Blu-ray is priced at $14.99 and the 4K is priced at $19.99. Both of these come with lovely glossy slipcovers and a PG certificate. The next we have Wayne's World on 4K. This comedy is from 1992 and again is put out by Paramount Pictures. Disney, take note and start releasing more stuff. Stars Mike Myers and Dana Carvey and many others. This has a runtime of 94 minutes and is $19.99. And the last thing to show you is Shakespeare and Hathaway. It's a private detective show set in Stratford-upon-Avon. There are 4 seasons to this set and it's put out by Dazzler Media and it's priced at $59.99. Great show this one and it carries a 12 certificate. Hey everybody, welcome back. There's a lot to get through today. There's an impulse buy, there's 2 TV shows, there's 2 movies, an import, plus a parcel from Big Paulie. So let's crack on with it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this. This is from Big Paulie. I'll put a picture up in the corner, link to his channel down below, and it's got from Big Paulie on the back. He messaged me saying he's going to send me something. He saw something in his last video, thought of me, and he is going to send it. How kind was that? It's not a film, I can tell you that much. It feels solid and thin, whatever it is. So I'm going to open it up. Okay, so there is a note. Oh, lovely penmanship there, Paul. I'll put it up in the corner so you can read along. It says, "Hey Alan, I saw this in a second-hand shop and thought of you. You may already have it, but if you do, then pass it on to a family member. All the best, Paulie." Thank you very much. What could it possibly be? It's not a film, so I don't have to cut and do a bit of research. Can you see that? I've not seen it yet. It says, "A house is not a home without a pug." Absolutely right. That is brilliant. What is this? A wall sign. Metal wall sign. So I can hang this in my, I'm going to hang this in my kitchen because that's where Marley, my pug, always does his eating. Fantastic. I'm going to put that in my kitchen. That is lovely. I don't have one of these. I have had things similar that you put on the front door, that kind of thing, but I've not had one of these. Nice metal. I love that. It looks like Marley is. They all look the same, don't they, pugs? They all look the same. Lovely. Look at that. Although this one has 2 eyes. Mine's only got 1. Lost an eye a few years back. Brilliant. And Ernie, when he comes to stay, he will no doubt bark at this image. Thanks, Paul. I really appreciate that. It's lovely. That'll go up in my kitchen and it will stay there till the end of time. Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Doctor Who Season 8. This is one I had before in one of those special editions, but I sold them all on. And I've swapped them out for these regular editions because they fit better on the shelves. It's got John Pertwee as the Doctor. His travelling companion is Jo Grant, played by Katy Manning. She actually pops up as the same character in The Power of the Doctor. Okay, it's a fleeting appearance in a support group for former assistants, but she is there. This is in the latest Doctor Who special that recently aired, by the way. Speaking of which, this is the very first time that the Master makes an appearance in the franchise. Big stuff. Played by Roger Delgado. John Pertwee actually has since said that Delgado's sudden death from a car accident and on a television set in Turkey was the reason he retired from playing a Doctor. So that's interesting. This has got 5 continuous stories told over the course of 25 episodes, and each of the storylines was written and directed by a different team. If that makes sense. This season aired from January through to June of 1971, and it is a brilliant season. Let's take a look inside. So the front image is exactly the same, but the reverse is different. You've got all the information on the slip box and just that image on the back of the cover. So there are 8 discs in this set, and each one has a different image. There's a 12-page booklet and an image on the reverse of the cover. So that was Doctor Who Season 8. Okay, next film I picked up was completely spur of the moment. I saw it in a shop, good price, and I thought, why not? I wasn't actually planning to show or talk about it today because I don't want this video to drag on too long. It is Voyages. This stars Ty Sheridan, Lily Rose Depp and Colin Farrell, and it's the simple story of a long deep space mission where the majority of the crew are adolescents and they are being fed this blue liquid to suppress their sexual and aggressive urges. Some of the astronauts stop taking the substance and the trip falls into anarchy. Simple as that. This was priced the same as the DVD at $7.99, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's got a runtime of 108 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So there is an image on the disc. So that was Voyages. Okay, next film to show you is Nope. This is a science fiction horror from the director Jordan Peele. He also wrote this and he co-produced it alongside Ian Cooper. It stars Daniel Kaluuya as Otis, or OJ in the film. It's also got Keke Palmer as Emerald, and they are brother and sister. And together they run a horse training ranch that supply horses to theme parks or movies for stunt riders, that kind of thing. One night on the ranch, the electrics start playing up and OJ notices something up in the sky, and his horse is missing as well. Convinced it's a UFO, he and his sister set out to try and capture it on camera in it, sort of aim to make a fortune. So you can see where this is heading. Also stars Stephen Young, who plays Jupe in the film. He is a former child actor in the movie. Now he's a theme park owner. Stephen was Glenn in The Walking Dead. Now, in addition, there's David Keefe playing OJ and Emerald's father. And you've got Michael Wincott as Antus Holst. He's a cinematographer at the siblings' hire to try and capture the alien on film. Music on this is provided by Michael Abels, and he's worked with Jordan before on both Us and Get Out. It's got a runtime 130 minutes. Let's take a look inside. The slipcover has the same image as the cover, and the image from that cover is put onto the disc. So that is Nope. Okay, next up is season 2 of the television show Picard. Now, this is Jean-Luc Picard, played by Patrick Stewart, and his fellow crewmates being attacked by the Borg in the opening scenes. They're instantly transported to another place and greeted by Q, played by John Delancey. Now, unless you're familiar with the TV series, this is probably going to mean nothing to you, a little bit confusing maybe. Q is a godlike creature or entity that likes to test Picard in different ways, and over the years he's become fond of Jean-Luc and sees him more of an old friend. Not so much for the former captain though, he kind of tolerates Q. And Q, by the way, is not as he used to be. There's something wrong, but I won't spoil it for you. Now, in the season, Q sends Picard and the crew of Agnes, 7 of 9, Raffi, Eleanor and Chris to an alternate timeline where the Federation of Planets, which is a peaceful federation, is now known as the Federation of Earth, which captures alien or hostile leaders and publicly executes them. Well, the motley crew find a soon-to-be-killed Borg Queen who can work out the maths for time travel and get them home safely, and they rescue her. There's a lot going on in between. It is very slow in places, but it is Star Trek, and I do enjoy the characters. I watched this on Amazon Prime, it seemed like years ago, but it's here now anyway. It's got a total of 10 episodes and a total runtime of 474 minutes. Let's open it up and see what you get for your money. So the slipcover and the cover to the TV show has the same image. There are 3 plain discs and an episode listing on the reverse of the cover. So that was Star Trek Picard Season 2. Okay, next film to show you is Blue Hawaii from 1961. This is starring the King himself, Elvis Presley, as Chadwick Gates, or Chad to his friends and family. He's fresh out of the army after serving his 2 years national service, and he returns home to Hawaii. And immediately his mother wants him to take over the managing position of the family business, a pineapple company. His mother is Sarah Lee Gates, played by the recently passed away Angela Lansbury. She was only 9 years and a couple of months older than Elvis when they filmed this, and of course she was 21 years younger than her on-screen husband Fred, played by Ronan Winters. That's Hollywood for you right there. Now, Elvis doesn't want a management position, he wants to take it easy, and instead he takes a job as a tour guide at his girlfriend's agency. His girlfriend is Miley Duval, played by Joan Blackman, by the way. But she soon becomes jealous because scores of women have thrown themselves at the king, and they come up with a solution of starting their own business together. Now, this is a musical, obviously, and it is littered with songs all sang by the main man himself, and it's set in a stunning location of Hawaii. It's almost like a tourist advert, this thing. This was one of 3 films that set in Hawaii, starring Elvis. He loved to film in there, it's said. The other 2 were Girls, 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 made just a year after this one, and Paradise Hawaiian Style in 1966. It's got a runtime 102 minutes. Let's open it up and take a look inside. So the slipcover has exactly the same image as the cover, and there's a plain disc inside. So that was Blue Hawaii. Okay, next and last is Paradise Highway. This is a German import because, surprise, surprise, there's no UK release for this one. Okay, to be fair, it was only at the cinema around about 12 weeks ago, so there is still time, I guess. It's as much as a thriller, but I wouldn't go that far. I'd say it's slightly suspenseful. It just plays more as a drama to me. It stars Juliette Binoche as Sally. She's a truck driver in the United States of America, but she also carries contraband across state lines, as her brother Dennis, played by Frank Grillo, is in prison and he's beaten if she doesn't comply. Now she's asked to do one last big job, and that is to deliver a young girl called Leela, played by Hala Finley, who's around about the age of 14, I'd say, and she's being sex trafficked. Sally refuses at first, but eventually she agrees for her brother Dennis's sake, and all of this is being investigated by Garrick, played by Morgan Freeman. Now, he is a retired FBI agent who's now a consultant. He's been working this case for decades itself, I think about 50 years, I think they said in the film, without breaking it. And he's joined by Special Agent Finney Sterling, played by Cameron Monaghan. Quite slow, in fact, it is very slow, but it does have a decent conclusion. It's got a runtime 115 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So the cover is reversible with the Age logo removed. and the front cover image has been put onto the disc. So that was Paradise Highway. So that was it. Have you seen any of those or plan to pick them up or just want to leave a comment, and do so down below and I will read every single one and try to reply if I have the time. Give the video a thumbs up, really does help the channel, and subscribe if you haven't. It's all free, why wouldn't you? And on that note, all that's left to say is thank you so much for choosing my channel today and watching my video. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.